This orientation video is whether you're in elementary, intermediate, or even college algebra or elementary statistics. Same principle holds true. If I click course content, go into one of the weeks, you'll see links for Pearson for a particular section, and you'll click that, and that's where you'll find the homework for the course. That's where you also find the tests, chapter tests. Now, the first time you click on it, it will ask you some information, ask you for some account information. It'll also ask you for your access code. That's what makes the connection between Blackboard and MyMathLab. You do not need the course ID. It automatically connects the two. Now, after you enter that in, and then you go in here, you'll see, like this section, all the problems to do. So let me click question 15. Then it comes up here, and it says right fraction lowest terms. Put 3 there. Click check answer. Tells me it's not correct. Yeah, maybe it's 31. Click check answer. Again, tells me it's not right. And put a 312. And now do final check. And it tells me the correct answer is 1/7. And I can click next question. Now, if I go back and look at that particular problem, I see that I got 0 points out of 2 on it. If I want to redo question 15, I can come here, click question 15. It'll take me back to here, and then I can click this similar question in the lower right-hand corner. And in most cases, it'll give you a different fraction that you can work. So if I click here, now I can click the fraction symbol down here to put that in there. Top and bottom both divisible by 7, so it gives me 2 and 6. Now you see that they're still both divisible by 2. So I can come up here, change this to 1, and change this to 3. And now if I click check answer, it says nice work, goes to the next question. Okay, now some of these, see the total place value that's in the, let's say, thousands. Check answer. Okay. Hundreds. Check answer. And hundreds. Final check. Next question. Okay, now if I go back to this this item right here, I can say similar question, and it's asking me about 1 in a different location. So I choose hundreds. It gives it to me. Now this isn't the one I'm thinking of, but there are some types that do not allow you to redo the problem. Probably more of the true or false ones. It doesn't give that kind of option. This one appears to let you do it. Okay. Do the drop down here. Let me do question 10. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. And I'll put 1 here. Click check answer. And I read that. I have no clue what it means. I can click the question help up here, and there's a help me solve this. So this will actually walk you through that particular problem you're working on. So it tells you some information. Okay, value of the first denominator is 7. The value of the second denominator is what number when multiplied by 7 equals 49? That'd be 7. Walks me through it. So I'm going to multiply top part by 7, the bottom part by 7. 21, or 3 times 7 is 21. Then I click check answer, and it tells me fantastic. Now when I close this, it's not going to just give me the points for that problem. It changes the numbers and gives me a different problem to work. So then I could come up here and use the same technique that that was in to help me solve this, and come up with the answer. Okay. Now here, I'm working this problem. Maybe I try to work it and I don't get the right answer. I can click Question Help. There's a View an Example. So this will walk you through a problem very similar to that, just numbers changed, so you can see how to work it. And then from there, then you can take back here, write 6 with a denominator 2. So I got 12 over 2, and check answer. Okay, let's say I'm working this one. Putting in some answers. And I can't figure it out. Maybe I've even tried to help me solve this. I've tried View an Example. You could read textbook here to see it. There's also Ask My Instructor. If you click the Ask My Instructor, what this will do is it'll email it to me, and I'll work it in a YouTube format, and then I'll send it back to you. And the idea of the homework, the only purpose of the homework is to prepare you for the tests and for the final exam and for success in future math courses or your career. So any way I can help, I will. So be sure, if you cannot figure a problem out, click this button. I'm never going to jump on you from asking too many questions. I mean, that's why I'm here. Now there's a save button here that's really not very important. As you save each problem, as you click check answer and it counts it right or wrong, then it'll automatically update that. So the save isn't necessary on that. I'll leave that. And returns you back here, and then you can see your updated scores on there. Tells me my current score. And then I close that and come back to here. So your week should be outlined here. Like for week 1 here, it tells us to watch these YouTube videos and then complete the homework. So you should watch these. These are lecture videos I've created, and then do the corresponding homework. And it'll be there's a test for the week. The test will be out here also. That is pretty much the part I wanted to show you about my math lab and how it's integrated into the course. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me.